I'd love to write your rec.
Congratulations.
Well, what's your backup?
You really need to look at more safeties.
What draft are you
That's
on?
cool, so you.
4,382. The days in an education. What seems like just days ago when we received the email, Common App essay prompts are out, and colleges saying, we want you, are long gone. Hours and hours of work and stress, backspaces and hand cramps, tears of sadness, jumps of joy, waiting for acceptances, denials, wait lists. It's all over. Comment on the statement. The hours of work you put into X amount of applications become pointless except for the one school you choose.
I don't agree with that because I think I wrote 10 applications and I only used 2 of them. And I think they all helped me because my writing improved. Kind of learned a good lesson about procrastination as well.
Yeah, to some degree.
I don't think that's true because I spent time on equal time on a lot of different apps.
I don't think it's pointless because you also have to find the right fit, and since there's so much luck involved in the college application process, you can't really do anything but submit multiple applications.
Well, that's basically true.
Do you feel like you should have applied to more schools?
Well, I applied to the maximum amount, so not really.
Do you feel like you should have applied to less?
Yes, for sure.
How many schools did you apply to?
I think 5 or 6.
Do you feel like you should have applied to more?
No, I actually wish I had applied to less.
I applied to 12.
How many schools did you apply to?
10 in total.
How many essays did you write?
I applied to 10 colleges and each had at least 4, so I had over 40.
In total I probably wrote 5 or 6.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm
5.
Very many, 15.
Regard to the main Common App essay. If you're comfortable, what prompt did you choose?
I chose the one about a story that told a lot about myself.
What did you write about?
Well, it sounds kind of weird, but I wrote about people watching and how you sit at an airport and you just observe people.
I wrote about my internship last summer, and I was working in the National University of Singapore Avian Genetics and Evolution Laboratory, and I actually made a really big mistake. We were working with ancient bird DNA and we were trying to do PCR to copy it so we could look at the genes, but I ended up adding too much of the master mix, and because I couldn't see the little wells, I miscounted, and I was freaking out because it's ancient bird DNA. I'm not going to be able to get more ancient bird DNA. And ultimately, it ended up working. For the first time, after 8 weeks of failed experiments, the extra master mix ended up solving the issue. So I just kind of reflected on making mistakes and the nature of science.
In middle school, when people used to make fun of me, I wrote something, it was something about that.
Favorite part of the application process?
It's a really hard question. Well, I applied to Tufts for my early decision. I didn't get in, but I really loved writing their essays because their questions were so quirky and weird, and I loved it.
Clicking submit.
Getting the letters back. The work you put into it isn't so fun.
Writing the Common App.
Pressing submit.
The worst part of the application process?
Getting rejected.
Probably trying to figure out what essay to choose and then what prompt to write about.
Oh, definitely the essays.
The supplement for a few schools were kind of hard.
It would probably be brainstorming for ideas.
What did it feel like getting in?
It felt really good.
Getting into the school is pretty awesome.
I found out I got into Rice, I was shaking. So yeah, it was a great feeling.
Point of most stress?
Winter break when I didn't finish my supplements.
I think first semester definitely ended up being rough because college applications are a whole nother class.
The pressure of getting your grades up.
When you're actually doing the application.
Point of highest relief?
When I got into Colgate.
After early applications.
Getting into my ED.
when I submitted everything.
Piece of advice?
Don't procrastinate. Finish your essays over the summer.
Start early.
Don't like get too focused on a single school.
Not to stress about it because everybody's going through the same thing.
Get started early.
What are you most excited for?
To party.
Partying.
New community and kind of having a chance to start over.
To go to NYU in the city.
Going to college.